So this is the new web interface. It's nice and clean. I really like it. And I'm still trying to maneuver and find my way around, but it's actually pretty simple and very easy. So over here, we've got a tab with our coins that shows the coins that we are actually earning interest off of. So we are earning our interest in Celsius on all of our coins, and that is something that is available to international people outside of the US. If you are a US resident, you actually can only earn your interest in kind. So for example, if you have Bitcoin, then you would earn your interest in Bitcoin. If you have Ethereum, you will earn your interest in Ethereum. And that has something to do with the securities in the US. So currently we've got Ethereum, Bitcoin, and we used to have EOS in this account, so I guess it's still showing up here, but we currently have 0 EOS in here. I actually traded the EOS in for Ethereum. There's a higher interest rate, and so that just made more sense to me. Now, I do know that if you put in Bitcoin, the US residents are currently earning 6.2%, and starting next week, the international clients will also be earning 6.2% on their first Bitcoin, which is tier 1. So there are tiers within Celsius, or what you call loyalty levels. And so currently we are at the silver level, and these here are the loyalty tiers. And it's all based off of your CEL token holdings. So how much in your portfolio is attributed to CEL tokens that you hold. So if you've got anywhere from 5 to 10% of your portfolio is in CEL, then you will earn a bonus 5% interest. And you also get a loan interest discount for meeting these loyalty tiers as well. So we're currently earning an extra 10% interest on our portfolio. And if we were to take out a loan, we would get a 10% discount on it. And then you can earn up to an extra 25% interest with the platinum level. So if we go back, these are you can click on here and you can actually see the available coins. Now you can deposit any of these coins in here, and it shows you the associated interest rate that you can earn on these coins. Now you will always earn more interest on stable coins than you will the others. Matic's got a really nice interest rate at 10.51% per year, and the stable coins are currently at 8.8%. Now these interest rates do fluctuate. Celsius actually manages and ensures that the company is not going to go under and they're not over leveraging themselves. So Alex is a very smart man. He's got very smart, highly intelligent people working for him if you do any background checks on any of them, they all have an amazing resume. There's a lot of trust that must go on with these platforms. When you choose and decide to deposit your crypto within a CEFI platform, it's basically because it is centralized. It's not decentralized. And what that means is that when you deposit money into here, you are giving up your private keys. You do not own your private keys. Celsius owns your private keys. So you're really trusting the fact that this company is going to continue to grow and continue to flourish and not get hacked and not go bankrupt. Because if either of those two things happens, your crypto is not your responsibility and it's not your crypto. So that is one of the risks of the CEFI platforms. Now, which is why I always recommend do not put all of your assets into these programs. I only recommend putting a small amount of your portfolio into these platforms. Most of our cryptocurrency is on our Ledger Nano or our Trezor, and it is staking on our own private wallets. And those are some of the safest ways to stake. Now, I chose to do this with Ethereum because right now there currently is nowhere to stake Ethereum without putting it into a locked amount of period of time. It's usually, even on the exchanges, it's going into the ETH 2.0, which won't be released till next summer. And to me, that is just too long to lock it up for. I did not want to lock it up for. Although I have to admit, I do not have all of our Ethereum in this platform. I've got most of our Ethereum on our Ledger Nano. So, and we also actually put some into another CEFI platform as well, and I'll do a comparison video in shortly, probably within the week for you on those two platforms. But I do trust Alex Mashensky and his team and the Celsius platform. This is a company that is continuing to grow. It's continuing to flourish. I do not see any red flags with this platform, but I see a lot of people putting all of their eggs in one basket, and they put all of their money into these CEFI platforms. And to me, that is not the safest way to go. And even when you watch Alex Mashensky on his AMAs, he will even tell you the same thing, not to put all your eggs in one basket. Now, what I like about Alex is he does have some of his own money within this platform, and it's transparent on his website. They have a list of all of the Celsian hodlers on their page, and Alex Mashensky is number one. He has got the most amount of his own money in this platform, and that is huge. That speaks volumes, because the other CEFI platforms, you don't see the owners putting up their own money into their own platforms, and that shows a huge level of trust that he has within his own business that he is building. So I like that, and I think a lot of the Celsians do as well. So I mentioned one of the negatives in that it's CEFI and you don't own your private keys. The other negative, the only other negative that I've had with Celsius, and only because I want this to be an honest review, I have had some troubles with customer service, and Alex will be the first one to admit that their customer service has been lacking, and they've been hiring new people on a monthly basis, if not weekly, and trying to train them and get them up to date. But I'm not still sure that it's still completely up to where it needs to be right now. Okay, so let's discuss the issues that I've had with customer service with Celsius in my previous 6 months with them. So back in January, I wanted to withdraw our EOS and instead exchange that for Ethereum, because Ethereum has a higher interest rate, and I just wanted to earn more Celsius tokens. So if I go back to and look at transactions, you'll see, we'll go back all the way to the beginning, and actually you can see when we got started with Celsius. So you can see here on December the 1st, I deposited a small amount, 8 EOS. I really will test even a platform that I've been researching for a month and a half. And then I withdrew 3 EOS because I wanted to make sure that it worked. And that went through, it was completed. So when that was successful, I then deposited more EOS and started to earn some Cell interest. And then in January, this is when I wanted to trade in the EOS. So I was going to do a test withdrawal first, because it was going to a different withdrawal address and I wanted to test it first. And it failed. And I tried maybe an hour later and it failed again. And then I tried the next day and it failed. So January 5th and January 6th, I'd had 3 failed attempts on withdrawing my crypto from the Celsius platform. So I sent in a support ticket asking for some help and to find out, what was wrong, if there was anything that I was doing wrong and how to correct it. So this was my email to support. Actually, I'd sent one 2 weeks earlier, and it was not under an urgent priority. It was under a high priority, and I had not received a reply from it. So I thought maybe the priority wasn't high enough. So this was my second email to them, with the priority being urgent. And I said, I've been waiting for 2 weeks for a reply to my ticket. I sent them an attachment, a screenshot of that ticket, and telling them that I've watched EOS decline and ETH go up in value. So it was actually costing me money not to be able to withdraw my EOS, because I actually wanted to put it on the exchange and trade it into Ethereum. And because I wanted to sell our EOS. And so it was kind of heart-wrenching to constantly see ETH going up. It was on its tear back in January, and EOS wasn't doing anything. So I got a reply back from their customer support. Oh, well, this was a reply to another email. I'm actually not sure why it's within this string, but that was something that was resolved before. But his reply to me on that one was, "Thank you for contacting Celsius. My apologies. We're completely aware that you're familiar with the withdrawal process. As we can see, you have a successful withdrawal from your end. However, we would like to initiate one more withdrawal and try to confirm it via email. After this is done, please provide us a screenshot of the issue that you're experiencing, and we can escalate this further and provide you more information if there's need for it." So I did that. I think this is when I did the January 9th, I did this test withdrawal. And so I sent him the screenshots as it failed again. So then he sends me a reply and says that they are going to have the team further review it and update me accordingly as soon as they have further information. We'll keep you posted, as these kind of issues are a priority and should be resolved in the near future. So it had been a while since I had heard from him, even though they were supposed to keep me posted. And I sent him another email. And then, any updates on why I can't withdraw my EOS? I'm literally crying watching ETH go up in value while EOS is stagnant. And he did reply, and he said that your case is still under review and our relevant team will update you accordingly as soon as we have more information. My sincerest apologies for this delay. Which is all good. He's very polite. I like that. He responded. I like that. As long as they reply and respond that they're working on it, that is more appeasing to me than just completely not replying to me or getting back to me and keeping me updated on the situation. And then I replied again, and what's going on? Is there a problem being able to withdraw the tokens? I think I've been very patient. It's been over a month since I've wanted to originally trade my EOS for ETH. And what's interesting is that he actually never even replied to this email at all. And so I actually got tired of waiting, and I went ahead and every now and then I would do my own test. And you can see here that I did another one on January the 19th, just trying to withdraw 5 EOS, and then it looks like I waited until February 8th. So I had been waiting a long time to withdraw my crypto from this platform. So on February 8th, I did a test again of 5 EOS, and it went through. And I was like, hallelujah, thank God. And then I tried to withdraw all of our EOS, and the full amount failed. So that was surprising to me. So what I did was I just did 2 smaller amounts and I was able to get it. I don't know what the reasoning was for not being able to withdraw all 7,500 tokens at the same time. But whatever it was, I was just very thrilled that I could actually just withdraw the tokens, because it had been well over a month before I'd been able to withdraw these tokens. Now, with that being said, and with all the troubles and with customer support really delaying and not keeping me posted and up to date like they said they would, and then simply not replying to me at all, even with all of that, I still believe in this platform. And since then, I've even deposited the Ethereum into the platform, into Celsius, and we are currently earning CEL tokens and interest off of our Ethereum. And I've even actually been able to withdraw that Ethereum. So it's interesting that I didn't have any problems there. But just to let you know that, this was a few months later, April 30th, my withdrawal went through without a hitch, no hiccups. So for some reason, it just depends on, I don't know what, to be honest. Sometimes you have trouble and sometimes you don't. Some people have trouble and some people don't have any issues. And for me, I've had a little bit of both. So that is the little bit of a headache that I had with customer service. I do see in their Facebook group other people who have had similar issues with customer support, not getting back to them or taking days and weeks to get back to them. So if you need anything done in a timely fashion, it's probably not going to happen. Then I've heard some people say that, reach out to them on Twitter. They have a faster response time if it's on Twitter, but you would think that this is their official support email platform, that this would be a pretty good place where they would actually make this a priority. And in fact, they had already said that they were going to make it a priority, yet I just didn't feel like it was a priority for them. And it was important to me. And I think that in a platform like this, being able to deposit and withdraw your funds is enormously important.